Hey, what's going on, guys? Um, this is gonna be my Zatima season 9 episode. I mean, not season number, season 4 episode 9 and 10. My thoughts on it. I did watch the episodes, the mid-season finale, and um, and we're gonna start with Bryce. First of all, Bryce on episode 10. He came off as kind of rude energy, but there can I get what he's saying because that yes you do have to be in business. Yeah, that you're in business. You do have to make sure all your stuff is in order. See that being run by Fatima because she's pregnant and she originally just went to the hospital and she was bleeding and similar to Karen, but Fatima still has a baby, which is thankful. So Angela drives her to the hospital. Angela drives her to the hospital, and I'm not gonna be here that long because these episodes won't really want much. Angela drives her to the hospital, and and um and and she finally tells Zach about Leslie, and Zach's upset because they've been keeping it from him for like 4 months or so. When Angela has in with Fatima, she been into it, but I don't think it's been 4 months and she been keeping away from him. So Zach, Zach insists Fatima gets a bodyguard, so that's what they do. And Fatima lets it be known she's gonna rest with the baby, so yeah. But then when we get to the on the hospital parking garage, Zach is like, I think you Zach is like, I think you putting our baby at risk. And Fatima was like, oh, Zach, how could you say something like that? Now here's my thoughts for this. I don't believe Fatima is putting the baby at risk. I think because she know how Zach is, she wants to keep it away from him until some time passes. But then we got Deja, they ordering the food and they they order some food and and Deja catches Leslie and she tries to fight her, but she gets her in her stomach. I believe she's pregnant too in real life. And she said she got her tubes tied. So yeah, but I believe like Elsa and Jasmine Brown. I think she's pregnant in real life. You don't know. I seen something about that on Twitter and Instagram. Anyway, um, next up we get the Zach, Bryce, and Preston. Here's my thing with Bryce. Bryce acting like he's that dad or something, telling him that he got. I basically telling him that he got to choose. That reassures him he's not going to choose between family and work. They make up, but before that, after that, Fatima calls and says she's headed to the hospital, so he goes to the hospital. I already covered that. Um, well, um, Nathan, Tony, Zach, Fatima, Belinda, Angela, and what's the other name? What's the other girl name? Lori. So we pick up where we left off. Who we left off? Lori is about to fight Belinda, and Belinda's like, "What up?" And and Belinda instead talking junk. She still talking. People trying to shut up. They still talking. Here's my thing with Belinda. It's already been told that we have a history with sleeping with sleeping with other men. It's already been told you had a history of sleeping with other men, and yet you're still doing this even when you was in college. So I don't know what this. I'm gonna set that aside, but I'm gonna set that aside until the next episode's there. I don't know when the show is coming back. They haven't did no trailer or nothing for the season 4B, so I don't know when the show is actually coming back. I do know they on their mid season finale break now, so I guess either my guess is 2026 or early this year it might come back. I don't know. Um, but so then we have then my second thought is um and then they mentioned the strip club and Fatima grabs Tony left ear. And she said she expected more from Nathan, but not from him. Anyway, um, what's my other thought? Um, oh, what's that girl? What the girl with the hair? See, um, what's that girl? The one with the hair. What is her name? What is her name? Um, Nathan Tony. Um, what's the girl with the long hair? Now I forgot her name, but you know how I don't know her. I forgot her name. But our house catches on fire, and you can see the fire. And she rushes out the house looking for her kids, but they nowhere to be found. And of course towards the end of the episode, it's confirmed that her kids are alive. And they put her and the kids in the hotel. I forgot. I don't know her. And I forgot her name. Um, her name. Uh, is her name J? Um, but yeah, they put her and the kids in the hotel. And I believe I covered everything. So, also toward the end of episode 10, Angel was taking some pills, and I think she was about to pass out, but she got some water in the side end. And then episode 9 ended. Episode 9 ended. No, I forgot Jeremiah. Jeremiah is in the hospital. He's rushed to rehab, but I think he gets out somehow. Um, then he meets this man. I don't know this dude. I don't know old boy. I don't know what the name is, but he gives him some pills, and he basically said you got to work for me. So, and then he 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 sent behind some brick walls, and he sent behind some brick walls, and he sees his mama in heaven. And she basically says she basically says you got the same addiction I do. And then she goes and he's like, Mama, well, what is that girl? And I forgot that girl name. um I forgot that girl name that phase. um I forgot that girl name. So I forgot. Oh yeah, Fatima and that mind you, I'm bringing my thoughts and this just turned to a review, but it is what it is. Um, Fatima, um, Fatima, Fatima, Fatima and Fatima and Fatima is that they going to work, and what's the name? Um, they just sitting outside, being a watch for Leslie. And she's sitting outside with a blue suit on. She looked good, by the way, with the blue birds and everything. I guess coffee. So she's sitting so she's sitting outside with a blue suit on, and they're going to work. I think Fatima drives her car and Zach drives his car. So there's that. And then Fatima make it to the office. Angela's there. She mentioned she got there late. because she wasn't feeling it and they both weren't feeling it. I don't think they. And Fatima was like, you need to eat something. You can't be taking people without eating something. So they go to the break room and they get some toast. So with that being said, I believe I covered everything. This is my Tyler Perry's Zatima season 4 episodes 9 and 10 review. And with that being said, I see y'all when the show come back. By the way, I don't think there's gonna be any more other reviews. It's just gonna be like the clips and stuff. But with that being said, I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.